says upcoming.
Yeah.
Did you?
Why is it 1 megabyte upload speed? Are we on, chat?
Yeah.
Why is it 1 megabyte upload speed?
We're on, bro. Is it 1080p?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see if we can watch this rocket launch from Tampa.
We have the wide zoom lens, so we're looking right about in this vicinity. Here is Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center, and that's where we're going to be pointing a lens for the rocket launch. So if we can get some awesome footage on this.
Yeah, the clouds cleared just in time, didn't they?
That'd be epic.
All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can see this rocket from Tampa.
Let's get this. There's a jet, not a rocket.
Jet propulsion, chat.
Who here in the chat would take the offer to go to the moon tomorrow if you had it? I'm saying.
Would you go to the moon?
I'd go to the moon.
I think. I don't know.
That's a tough one, because I mean, if you go there.
Well, you're not. They're going around the moon. They're not going to the moon.
I know.
We're going to the moon.
You go up there.
Moon rad, remember?
You go up there, and the food is not like what you have here. I feel like I'd bring some alien repellent for my trip, like from SpongeBob. What's that bridge doing over there? Pops is in the house. So one of us is gonna have to be behind the camera, if not both of us, because this is a spectacle that doesn't include us.
They're saying 10.
All right, let's see LP NTD.
Show it to the screen.
Yeah, we're not seeing that hit, so I guess the question for COSC, was that less than 3 samples? Was that below our persistence?
Stand by, let me look. It did look like it did persist for several seconds on mine, but let me take a look at the number of samples. Could I get a repeat on the affected LCC, please? Yes, ma'am, that's going to be O-CT-004.
We're talking in code, chat.
Chat, that's code for we're going to the moon.
Zero dash 8675309-MOON/90210.
Surprised there's not more people there. There's how many people in the chat?
Yeah, I was taking a look at the data right here. Looks like that was a
1.4 million people watching. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
fun.
copy that. RFPX reported they also lost lock for about 5 seconds, so...
It's going to be launching.
Let's see if they also lost lock with the vehicle for any extended amount of period.
What's that?
It's going to be launching right here.
COSC will
Is it?
Right over my right shoulder right here.
measurements correct. Over 10 seconds to get a second sample.
Are they seeing if they're going to commit to this? Or...
Correct. There's 110 hertz.
Yeah, so from our perspective, the allowance is effectively up to 30 seconds, up to 3 samples based on a 110 hertz. This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that at this point. Just copy that.
Copy that.
KUS and 232, I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify, but...
Can you imagine how many people go into this? There's probably thousands of people.
They have a loss of lock as well.
Chat, we're launching people to the moon in the United States today.
Okay. And I guess for both KUS and CUSC, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have lock for COC.
How many astronauts are going up?
I think it's 4.
From the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable, and per the requirement, let's go. And this is Houston Flight. We have lock and we have good telemetry here at GSC. And KUS is reported to they have good lock now.
That'd be so cool if we see it from here.
Then are we in a go configuration for your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
We are roughly 124 miles from Cape Canaveral Kennedy Space Center. We're looking to see if we could see the NASA Artemis 2, number 2, take off to the moon and successfully land back here on Earth in about 10 days. It's going to be taking off right there in that general region right there.
Somewhere like this way. We'll definitely see it from here if they go. These clouds are just passing through, which is nice. We'll see it till about there.
What's it gonna look like?
When's the moon rise?
Let's get like 7,000 people in this chat.
When's the moon rise? Do we know?
GTC is complete. Okay, excellent. All right, and LP, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time. No open constraints. We have a clear board, sir. Okay, I'm tracking the same here.
Let me just practice on my zooming skills here.
We are clear and ready to pick up the launch readiness pole with your go.
All right, sir, I am go for the pole.
All right. Verify ready. Zoom count and go for launch.
That's the general region right there. Okay. What's the countdown saying? Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to not park there. Thank you. Definitely not there.
No way. Why did they go right here, bro?
No,
Chat,
you
why?
can't. You can't go there. You gotta go over here, man.
No way. Do not park there. Oh my God. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Go tell them to move.
What?
Go tell them to move.
Yeah.
That is,
Would you mind just moving over just a little bit?
like this way.
Cape Canaveral. You could back up.
Like back up to there.
It's like right in front of the truck. That would give us both a clear line of sight. Thank you. Transparency is key, chat.
Artemis, MMT chair.
MFTs go.
Perfect, thank you.
Integrity launch director.
Are they still on? They're trying to figure it out.
Charlie DLT.
Camera. What's your phone?
My phone?
What's happening?
They're trying to figure out if they're gonna go, I think.
See that? Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. On
Jeremy.
this historic mission, you take with you the heart of this Artemis team, the daring spirit of the American people and our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis 2. Let's go.
LFG, Jeremy.
And NPD launch director.
Go ahead, launch director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Proceed with countdown.
Put it in work. CDR, NTD. Go. Gear risers and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1, steps 8 and 9. 10.1.1, 8 and 9 going to work. Copy. CBSC NTD, start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras. Copy.
Okay, well there you heard it.
RSR NTD. RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
AR rotation enable at this time, please.
It's currently at T-minus 10 minutes. Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
arm rotation enable complete.
we're going to start that clock.
Yeah, thank you.
Integrity crew, close and lock visors.
Incredible, chat.
You heard an issue, worked in real time with telemetry lock on the Orion. It was transitory. was very short. They checked the data, confirmed that they had a good lock. This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion. Worked through that issue, looked at the data, and cleared it. All with the world watching. Impressive work by the launch team. So we have a 2-hour window, which starts in just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
And ECL entity will be waiting for your verification on the short purge. ECL copies. And for all personnel, once we get that short purge verification, we'll verify that we are clear to go, and then we'll proceed with the terminal count.
How long has it been? 50 years since we sent people past the moon?
It's been a while, chat.
ECL time estimate? About a minute.
Can you imagine it's been 50 years since people last stepped on the moon? No, I don't think these people are stepping on the moon though.
Just wrapping up some final work.
You gotta play it. Play the clip.
Don't! We're just putting windows.
I opened it, SpongeBob! Come on!
This is what's in the Artemis rocket. Artemis rocket.
This must be the control.
Yeah, just don't touch anything.
Look, I'm winning!
Patrick, cut that out! Patrick, come on! We can't hang around in here. This is Sandy's big rocket, not some kind of fun house.
Winner! Yeah! High score!
Patrick, what game was that anyway?
I don't know, but let's see what this does.
Patrick, I don't think we should.
More!
No more! Okay, one more. Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
Oh, wait! I think this one starts it.
Patrick, what are you doing? I'm the space traveler here, and I happen to know that that particular button is right over here.
Destroy the rocket! Destroy the rocket!
Oh, SpongeBob.
They're counting 10 minutes down.
Are they?
6:35.
Okay.
Here, 2 witnesses on the loops. If everything goes nominally, NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's directly managing the launch team, and Alex Bendelos, the GLS operator who closely monitors the software. He has the ability to stop and restart the countdown.
Keep it going, Alex.
About whether there's a launch button, there certainly is not.
There's no launch button.
We just watched them. What do you mean there's no launch button? We literally just watched SpongeBob hit the launch button.
Where's it gonna be? Over here? Watch out.
Confirmation of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. And as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous, but there is a button that keeps you from launching. And that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket and ground systems to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
Where exactly is the angle? This way?
GLS go for crew access arm retract.
And there you see the crew access arm moving away. That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket. Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate.
Show that to
With that
him.
arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system, great shot there of the crew access arm retracting away.
This is unbelievable.
The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground.
It says
or in
America
flight.
250 on the top of it.
Does it?
This
Where?
is crew safety hardware
Right there.
that protects the lives of the astronauts.
Wow.
This is the American stream.
The American stream, chat. This is the
250 years of greatness.
250 years of American
6
greatness.
minutes.
250.
We'll start bringing that and other high energy systems online,
High energy.
starting with core stage pressurization. Weather is 90% go, the range is go, all systems are go.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank. We'll get the liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count.
Look at that thing.
Now the team is waiting for verification that, if needed, the Artemis 2 crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call.
GLS verifies last capability available.
And CDR, do you copy?
CDR copies last available.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts to
GLS is
safety
go for
first.
LH2 high flow bleed check.
All right, the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team gets verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
This thing is huge. Four minutes, chat.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
Core stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen. Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
GLS is go for purge sequence 4.
milestones. All is looking good. Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test. This is a gimbling of the engines.
Should I go fully in with this zoom down here?
Yeah.
Here are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them, Shuttle Heritage, 1 of them built from...
No, but this one.
There you see them.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get it in and lock in on it, you're gonna be the same zoom. You're not gonna zoom anymore.
Right. You only really zoom.
The power,
But you could zoom more in with this one.
upper stage and lower stage of the rocket.
Can you?
Yeah. See how it's going in a little bit?
Ground power away.
Yeah, but once we find it.
Yeah, but should I leave that first? Because it takes forever, this one.
TLS is go for upper.
Hey, go ahead. Keep going.
That's as much as it goes, and then I could zoom in more.
Our powers are
Yeah.
from rocket's upper stage. The ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
248,000 miles.
TLS is go for 4 stages of internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers. It's now on its own power.
That's a cool shot right there.
There's no real time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we'd have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hole.
Black.
Yeah, you can see it. Focusing on the shot now.
Just gotta find it here.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is. We're coming up at T-minus 33 seconds. Control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
30 seconds, chat.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And
There it goes.
the crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon.
Wow.
Humanity's next great voyage begins.
That's amazing.
That is incredible.
Roger, roll pitch.
Roll pitch, Roger.
Houston, now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission route.
We don't see it yet.
Integrity, AMT high.
Any second now, we might be able to see it here.
Integrity passes the ultimate
Mm-hmm.
target milestone.
Where's it coming from?
Mission Control Houston.
I think it's gonna be more this way.
Engines, Space Launch System core stage.
There it is, there it is, there it is.
Miles.
There it is. See it?
Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
1,200 miles per hour, chat.
Wow.
There it is, it's beautiful. Is that as much zoom as you got?
Yep.
Wow, that is so cool. Look at that.
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
Wow.
Wow.
Chat, I have goosebumps right now.
Have you the same?
Wow. That's
Communication
wild.
Signal transfer confirmed as integrity and its crew go supersonic.
Supersonic right now.
30 seconds into the Artemis 2 mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles
That looks like the Toy Story
They're
clock.
already 15 miles in the air.
How fast are they going?
That's already like 20 miles in the air. Oh my God.
Oh,
Just disappeared. That is so cool.
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed.
2,700 miles per hour.
Already?
Down
Yeah.
to 85%, and solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark.
They're not gonna be able to see it anymore.
You see throttle there?
Wow.
Confirmed separation. Main engines throttling up, guidance converge.
There's the smoke.
That's the contrail right there.
There's the contrail.
Guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
That was so cool.
Wow, pretty neat.
Oh my God.
SM priming complete.
Can you imagine what that would have looked like at night? This is during the day.
5 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation. Into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
Wow. 50 miles in the air. Look at that. Wow, let's shut this down. That was pretty cool. Should we shut this down?
For our launch abort system jettison.
Jettison, Jeremy.
Houston integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Houston integrity.
Copy jettison, Kimiko 8+02. We see you sail on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tejas at the common line. Outstanding, Stan, we have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2. Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison, now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight dynamics officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed in 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Wow. That's incredible.
Oh my God.
And in 6.5 days, 6 days, they'll cross over around the moon. That's amazing.
248,000 miles.
There's so many genius people in this world.
Shout out to smart people and those of the people that are practical into action.
Much gratitude to those that are able to be. Launch something like that into the sky.
Look at that cloud. It's going straight up. It's like my friend one time that I knew one time, he stood with really great posture. Always like this, straight up. Tell you what, that was pretty chill.
Stay chill.
Stay chill.
Wow.
Osmar, you saw it. That's chill, man. Peace. Stay chill.
Peace. Pretty legit.